stay up there because they just adapt. You know, most of the Lukes went to Akuma or they picked Ken or what have you. But we see Ryu here versus two players we've seen before, actually.
Yeah, S versus Wandering Tayson. Tayson, I'm going to say their name properly this time, and if they drop any rounds, it's not my fault.
Looks like they're dropping S right now in the corner. Try to go for another one. Got punish counter for it, though. But what do you think of this matchup? What do you think?
The more I watch these tournaments, the more I respect people reversing earlier.
Oh, you drive reversal?
Just any reversal.
Yeah. Because you know you're going to... It's better to do it then and be like, hey, respect this boundary. You're not getting past this. But we are seeing a very healthy Juri versus a very unhealthy Tayson here. S is going to just kind of run it down here. They probably go for... We've seen the DIs. Oh!
Tayson wants to contest this round.
That's smart. I like that.
That's the third DI that slammed into Tayson that round. A lot of Ryu's confident strings, you know, lights the Hoshoguki, lights the blade kick.
Yeah.
You can blow up with DI.
Yeah, I mean, S has just been really good at hitting those DIs. So you're dealing with a situation where DI is good, with the person who's pretty darn good at throwing out that DI.
Okay. Got word that I've been corrected is easy.
Easy. Okay, easy.
Thank you.
I was going off you, but thank you for the correction.
Yeah, I didn't say it. I thought it was a bracket. Easy versus Tayson.
It's all good. It's all good.
And another double Mexico match, by the way.
I'm sure these players have both seen each other on ladder before on rank, so this is probably one of those situations where we're going to see some interesting mind games that you might think that is some crazy counterplay there. Kind of like grabbing off that, actually, is pretty insane.
Tayson is definitely on the back foot in these exchanges. Every time Juri has meter, she could just press the advantage so easily. And Easy going to back away. They have enough stocks of stalling for time is not needed. Oh, gets caught with the fireball.
Oh,
and Tayson with a fireball of their own. I mean, the drive impact of their own.
Wait! Whoa! What? What? Somebody clip that. What happened? Wait.
What?
ODDP? Burnout? Because Invincible Frame. Hold on.
Hold on.
That's crazy. Hold on.
Not even OD, man.
No, that was... Well, now... This is going to be heading into this round with... Oh, a DI burnout! No level 3! You're eating all this damage now!
In the corner, too.
Yup.
Let's not forget about that, King.
Hold this! Let's watch that combo video. Here it goes. Okay. Yup. And we save a little bar for extra. A little bar in case something bad goes happen. If this doesn't go.
Yeah, it's like the extra donut in a baker's dozen.
And now we're sitting in a situation where it's not looking so good. It's not looking like yummy like a baker's dozen. We're sitting in a very empty box of donuts. You didn't get any. And now you're sitting there going, where did it all go wrong right now? But it's not over. It is not over.
Not the candlestick maker or the baker. That was the butcher in that corner right now. Tayson getting the first round. Things were looking real bad for them, but let's go back to the replay. There is a key element that Tayson employed that allowed him to triumph over Easy right now. And ironically, it was from Easy's play. Well,
we'll see it after. We'll see it after. Watch that back. Oh, you start with those? You had that, Tayson? You had that? Easy. Ooh.
Both of these fighters are using DI deliberately, but QTE cutscene passed.
And now you're burnt out. Easy's burnt out.
Both fighters are burned out, but I'd rather be Ryu in this situation.
Absolutely. You get to just have fun here with this combo. Number one, going for the grab there. Ill advised, but that doesn't matter because you're now full bar again. Easy isn't. Izzy. We're back up, though. We're back up good.
Easy.
Oh!
As a Gao main, I love that decision. Drive rush to the overhead.
Yep.
That's
juicy. That feels good. That looks good. You're in the head. You're in. Tyson's feeling himself. Oh,
overhead kick to the level 1. This is the confidence. You can see a fighter when they get more confident is when they bring out the new tools and execute them on the first try.
Yeah, no, Tayson is feeling good right now.
He's walking back, great anti-air from Easy, dashes in, gets the shimmy on Tayson, and now it's Tayson up in the corner with low drive gauge, and that's going to be another throw punished.
I like that combo. I like that whole thing, but maybe crash at level 1. Whoa, whoa. You're in corner.
This could be Tayson's way. You better throw that super.
What is happening? What?
I'm telling you what's happening. That's one of the best reuse we got in the Breakout series, playing right in front of you, King, and you're marveling at their skill.
I'm shocked. The side switch was crazy too there. That was wild to watch. Very impressive. That was beautiful.
Now this is semifinal. It is first to 3, so the Easy has enough time to claw their way back.
Easy definitely has a chance to come back. I mean, you never want to count out a good Juri player. Juri is just so good at these situations, and we're seeing now what we're talking about, the big combo here. For Grab doesn't quite get it. Easy's gonna try to find something, but Tayson, this solid Ryu defense, the grounded fundamentals of Street Fighter.
Yeah, let's not count out Easy. We've been talking about Tayson's play very well, but Easy, we've seen that they got the shoes to come to the dance. Wait, Juri. You see that they got the evening wear to come to the dance.
Yeah, they're ready in the fits, but oh, that grab just out of range, and you're gonna eat this DI. Do we kill off this? We might.
If I was Tayson, I'd use my level 1 right now. Thank you for validating my opinions. Thank you.
Going to pop that there, but Easy not out. There is still a lot of games to play, and the information I'm sure they've learned here is going to help them take this round. I think this might be the one they go for. Big cash out.
It's do or die for Easy, and you can tell right now as they're spending an early level 1, and they are just driving the match harder with these jump-ins.
It's scary. The good throw escape there. And a side switch. We've seen how many times Tayson can get these side switches. Really impressive to watch. Easy, what will you do here? How will you get out? Don't want to lose all your bar here.
Easy goes to the old reliable to drive impact. Tagging Tayson, burns him out, but Tayson squeezes out the GI. And now they're not going to able to confirm. And Easy bets it all for that level 3. And oh, baby. Dead. Ding dong. The Ryu is dead for that round, but only for a round. With that round, Easy needs to win another round to stay around for this tournament.
Absolutely, and level 3 gone. I mean, I think it would have chipped either way. They were just cashing out there, and I respect that. You don't want to. You'd rather, as we talked as before, you don't want to be sitting there next game waiting for the super UU. So, good use there.
Hey King, am I going crazy, or does it feel like when Easy's cornered, they just fight harder and more aggressive?
They are very confident. They did not pay $60 to sit in corner. Truly, they did not.
Did it easily get out of that with the crouching medium because of the plus frames. Tayson got tagged.
Tayson
jumped.
Level 3 wants to use it. I'll see it.
Jumps on the fireball. Unfortunate timing for Easy. Still, Easy's got a lot of tools.
Yeah, time is a utility to think about here too. You don't necessarily have to worry too much. You are in a lead, and we're getting to extend that a little bit. Maybe go for level 1 here. No, just extend it. Oh, there's level 1 right into that.
And Easy has enough meter to do another mix-up.
Yeah. But the one thing to be scared of here is a punish counter into a combo could be death.
Especially when you're fighting someone as consistent as Tayson.
Yeah. Easy, don't give it. Oh! Everything on the table. Everything on the table from Tayson there. But unfortunately,
No. Ryu put it all on black, but then they said, "Excuse me, sir. This is black. This is blackjack."
Come on, save him. That was a good attempt though. I like the attempt. Tayson just, even though the match was going out of your favor there, didn't stop swinging for the fences. It's kind of convincing to see.
Tayson has definitely turned this game up an octave, and okay, they've slowed it down. They're playing the long game. This is something you can do as Ryu. You're going to have to force Juri to come at you.
Like the attempt there, but Easy able to get a grab. Nice punish counter. Looking for some more damage here. Might cash out for level 1 maybe? No, just kind of taking the damage. Oh, we're getting in corner. Easy's feeling real good about this one. It's a side switch though. Oh no. Now we're sitting almost even damage.
Genji to level 1 and another throw from Easy. Easy's been getting some good mileage off the regular throw.
Yep. It works, man. It works.
Back up.
Oh!
Right at the tip of the standing medium.
I like
Oh,
that.
man,
I like the little fingers there, little tip of the fingers.
We're gonna get a reverse 3-0 with this situation?
It's possible. I mean, Easy's making it look, for lack of a better word, quite easy right now, but Tayson definitely not the one to be counted out right now. We're gonna throw. Do we see two? Oh no, just a nice hit there. Into almost corner carry. That's in corner and punish counter. This is gonna be big. Uh-oh.
Look at that. 3 hits. Just 3 hits.
No. That is a crazy extension.
Tayson, very close to level 3. Easy on level 3. We could change it all. Will Easy extend this fight over? They keep pairing like that. We're gonna get the extension.
I like the overhead there to kind of test, see what Tyson's holding, see what buttons are being held there. But oh, punish counter. We cash out. We do. That might be almost burnout. I think we'll have a little bit of bar left, so just a little bit like a hair, but a little more than a hair actually. But still, enough that a fireball might make that a little bit scarier.
Tayson wants that drive gauge. That's why they did their combo so early. We normally see them rip it out in the corner, but they want to drain enough resources from Easy. Tayson burning themselves out. Easy goes for the early GI. Bet it all on the level 1, and it's busted up. Sorry, Easy, the house wins on this one. Tayson gonna sit in winners finals.
I liked the attempt there.
Gone head to head multiple times in the round robin, and that is Jewelman versus Rufian.
This is gonna be a crazy match. We're gonna see. I don't know what to think actually. I can't tell you what we're gonna see. We're just gonna have to find out.
Yeah, not to mention Jewelman is a-okay with scrapping it in range 0 with Onda's command throw, but they're gonna instantly march their way because they know Rufian's gonna do something stupid like a full screen Blanka ball.
Wow, you see that?
I definitely saw it, King.
That is crazy to kind of protect yourself from getting grabbed back after by the Blanka shot. But we see now the damage is just racking up from Rufian here. Maybe a level 1 to crash out. It does look like it's gonna be it. Oh! Kills.
Yeah, Rufian scoring an early opening thanks to jumping backwards, which is a good tool when you have the wall to your back and Honda headbutts. If you jump back, you got him.
That is, yeah, those are the situations you get kind of scared of there where you watch, oh my, those sides, which is beautiful too. We see the grab. Rufian has been landing those on everyone that they can. They're not looking to stop now. Jewelman needs to find a way to end. There it is. It opens it up there. Huge combo. Probably almost a full corner carry if possible. Almost.
Also, let's talk about how cheap that combo was. That wasn't a drive rush cancel. That was drive rush.
Yeah, that was, he did not start. Oh, this is gonna be a rough punish.
And we got corner.
Oh.
Jewelman's burned out. Bad times are ahead, but they jump out of the corner.
Yeah, they're
Rufian kicks it out.
My jaw drop. This Blanka shot is getting value, can I say? Rufian has just had some setups I don't think I've seen before. Some setups that I think will change the way people think about this game. That is insane the way they're using that. It's really forcing Jewelman to respect the space all the time, anywhere on the stage.
And Jewelman's going to need to keep Rufian in the corner again with the standing heavy. And we're going to spend all our drive gauge.
Ooh.
And the headbutt gets the round. That was see how this the standing heavy kick floated Rufian high enough, allowing the headbutt to sail in.
That was one of those ones where you're like, is this actually going to still work? And it did. Very, very, very well there.
Oh, it more than worked. It worked and got a paycheck.
They're feeling really good about that one. I think in this matchup, it's going to be really hard for Honda as one of those characters that doesn't have anything aside from drive reversal, which did get him out. That's the situation where you're going to be like, oh gosh, how do I go if I don't have drive reversal? Butt slam. Okay. He's coming up to meet him up there in the sky.
Jewelman's close to burning out. They tried the jump back trick, but Blanka's ball has a smaller hitbox than the torpedo.
This is true, and we see now both characters burn out, but I think both of them don't have a... Well, I mean, both of them have a way to kind of, good block string here, but level 2 on... Whoa. Respect both ways, I guess. We're just gonna take it home. Rufian.
Rufian's the one to beat. Jewelman has always been putting up a good fight against Rufian, but Rufian's been edging out and winning these feuds.
And I can see why. I mean, both players are extremely talented. I think Blanka just has that, Rufian especially has that kind of that X factor with the way that they're using a lot of Blanka's tools to keep you guessing. That's where you want to be.
Oh, that's brilliant. We're going to get some good damage, but more importantly, we are going to drain that level 2 bar from Ruffian. Well, not now. It's on pause.
Yeah, pause it during supers, but that's okay. Still, like, the sentiment is there, and also now we're still going to be perked out because that wasn't actually a wall spot there. It's just in the air, so we didn't hit it. Didn't refresh his bar. Got to find a way out of this one, though.
Jump forward, jab. Not enough to kill.
Whoa, driver rush overhead. That is always one of those funny tricks that Blanka does have, but jewelman able to take it. Very, very well played there. That burnout situation played expertly well.
What did I tell you? Both of these fighters have been going at it for a long time.
You were right. I mean, I came in here with good expectations, and I will say, this match is superseding those. They are absolutely throwing hands right now. This is lovely to see. Both characters getting in it. It's a good side switch there from Ruffian now.
Side switch holds the corner too. But jewelman going to attack that drive gauge. Ruffian very close to being burnt out so early.
The Ruffian has been using the drive meter quite quickly, but it seems to be working out in their favor. And we're seeing a big combo here. Going to go for a, not level 1, but just enough damage here. And oh, there is going to be a big combo to death.
Okay, set point goes to Ruffian, but jewelman has battled back from this position before. Anyone can take it.
Oh, you can't do that, though. You can't do that. Big combo here. Oh, into the level 2. You're going to corner. It's going to hurt all the way there. Getting drained across the stage the whole way, Blanka-chan.
You're just going to have to watch your character be dribbled, and jewelman finds the drive reversal, but we're still in a bad situation.
Yes. This is where it gets scary. It's going to hurt a lot. Is this going to be level 1? No.
It's not going to hurt a whole lot because of the parry. But this is going to hurt a lot.
That's going to hurt. Yeah, I thought maybe level 1 to activate Blanka-chan. Doesn't even need it. Still going to be able to find a way to kill after all that damage. And now we're heading into a 2-1 to Ruffian. Jewelman needs to pull something out of the bag here. Go a little crazy.
Well, if Ruffian keeps getting confirmations like that, it's going to be a short game.
That's true. The spacing is just so good for Ruffian. They're even if they don't hit it, they hit it on block. They have some other thing to pull out. So it just feels like no matter what they're hitting on you, they're going to do something crazy right after. But jewelman able to push him back in the corner here. Oh, the parry's going to help all that meter come back. We're looking healthy again. Oh, the duck under the kick was really nice too.
Both players sitting on similar life and drive gauge. Jewelman rips out the OD butt slam.
Yep, and we see, this is where it gets scary though. Blanka or Honda on, whoa!
Oh my god, the Blanka ball missed. Honda was able to recover and land the standing heavy.
I almost thought the Blanka was going to hit, Blanka was going to hit there by the thing, but it missed, and now we're seeing good start again from Ruffian, but jewelman up a game. Can let this run go down for some info if they want, but it's good to kind of close it up if you can.
Good reversal from Ruffian.
I like that. I like that reversal. I will say I have heard rumors, some things in the streets that this matchup is hard for Blanka. Some people say. I mean, Ruffian's making it look good, but I have heard it can be hard to approach because Blanka ball is a little harder because Honda can just headbutt through it, but we're still finding spots where Ruffian's able to get the Blanka balls out and they aren't getting punished too heavily.
And jewelman is not using the parry as much.
As you said it. Oh, we're seeing, doesn't quite convert off that, but I felt something was coming. I like that. I like the driver side switch. It can catch you sleep at the wheel.
Okay, winners semifinals. Jewelman has a lot of ground to cover.
Oh, and we're just hopping. We're playing gymnastics out here. He wants an honest sumo match. Blanka is not a guy who's going to respect that.
No, Blanka wouldn't even know the rules of sumo.
Yeah, bro, he's just throwing hands, and he is, here we go again. All the way to corner. Eat it the whole way, and now Blanka comes into the fight. Does get out of that. Oh, no! It's going to hurt.
That could have been a game-losing whiff right there for Jewelman. The cascade of mistakes
it might still
coming
be.
At him. Jewelman still has the corner. They got offense. Another throw.
Ooh. Go for 3? Oh, hold on.
Yeah, we're going for 3.
Yeah, if Victor's texting me, I'm coming back from a boy.
Goes down. Drive impact was not the move, and Jewelman turnabout's fair play with a throw of their own. And they're going to take the set, putting them such thing as patient Ken. We don't see it a lot, but it's in the books.
Yeah, in theory, but I mean, the flowchart's there for a reason, but we're going to see it.
Let's see if the kid is going to be flowchart Ken or smart Ken. Meanwhile, Jimmy DR is going to get a beautiful side switch into the corner with the punish counter throw. This is where Marisa wants to be, and the kid wants out of it.
And doing a good job staying out as already the flowchart's warming up, but the punish counter is there, getting some good pressure going on from the kid onto the kid. Punches him flat across the screen with that hard knockdown, trying to keep him from pressing anything, trying to stop him from getting comfortable, straight through that, and gets the punish counter of their own. So right now they're both trying to set the tone and get in the other guy's face, but it's turning into a mutual traffic jam. No one's turning away in this game of chicken.
Well, Marisa is the queen of the car crash, but Ken wanted to get out into the carpool lane, and Marisa says, sorry, you don't have enough occupants of that vehicle, hold in this corner.
Yeah, back into the corner, but manages to jump out of it. Gets the Jimmy DR has the CA ready. Not going to get a chance to use it though, as already revved up. The kid sends her into the next round.
You bring a really good point about this round. It was so high impact that at the first round, Jimmy DR is sitting at level 3. That is absurd.
Yeah, just how fast that meter built up, and without any real chance to fire it off. I mean, that is in Jimmy DR's pocket whenever he wants it now, and the kid actually is starting to play a little more patient. You did call back to this. He is starting to control the space a little better. He's got those parries coming out. He's starting to work out the corner more, but maybe he's starting to give Jimmy DR too much room.
If there's one thing the kid is they're living up to their name with those young boy reactions. That was a level 1 on reflex.
Yep, some interesting thinking, baiting out the whips on Jimmy DR, trying to catch Jimmy DR, trying to catch him. Manages to get some good pressure going in, techs the throw. We've been talking about teching throws all over Street Fighter Twitter these days. Gets the hard knockdown going, bit of pressure in the middle of the ring, and already back to a critical art whenever Jimmy wants it.
Watch out, Ken. We saw the hard knockdown, but Marisa's going to give you a hard knock life, but we can't really enroll in the hard knock life with burnout, but armors right through the Dragon Lash, and another chance with the drive impact, and Jimmy DR with a fully charged Gladius, armors through, gets the round. We're in finals.
That is definitely a strength of Marisa's, you know, building off the Gladius, building off the pressure, the ability to just power through what your opponent does and say, what game of chicken? I'm just going to crash into you and you don't get to decide whether you pull away before I'm on.
The reset and the drive rush. This is some big Marisa damage, and oh my god, Jimmy DR ran away with this highway robbery.
It brings to mind the rule that Anton Chekhov said. If a gun is on the mantelpiece in the first act, it must fire in the third. Jimmy DR had that critical art in his pocket the entire game, pretty much, and finally fires it off at the exact right moment.
Yes, Chekhov's gun was in full effect. We were seeing some great blocking, and I mean blocking as in movement of actors in a space. Hello.
Of course.
But yes, I do know a little bit of the Chekhov method of acting myself. But regardless, we're not here for thespian talk. We're here for Street Fighter 6, and the kid has switched to DJ.
That's interesting. What do you think of that matchup?
Well, DJ can also pile on the damage, but he suffers from drive impact. A lot of his normals, like Sunrise Heel, Standing Heavy Kick, he could blow up. And Jimmy DR not afraid to throw a wild drive impact on the mix.
Yeah, we were talking about young man reactions, and forcing your opponent to raw react to a drive impact out of nowhere is certainly a way to set the tone, as is that punish counter with the Gladius, forcing the kid into the corner. That was almost perfect. That was a gentleman's perfect. A tiny bit of gray health, but the kid barely got to press a button, and I'm starting to wonder, is he going to feel like this was a good idea, this character switch?
Well, the kid has made this decision in confidence, but Jimmy DR took that round so fast. The last game, oh god.
Ooh.
This is starting to look like a Marisa strategy playbook right now, K-Vox.
Definitely. Jimmy DR feels like...
Count it. Okay, good counter hit. Level 2 is going to plant the kid into the corner. It's going to be real bad. Now remember, this is losers round 1. We only need 2 rounds, and this is going to 2 games, and this is game number 2.
Wow, already, we barely even had a chance to bring up that best of 3, and already Jimmy DR slaying the dragon that is the kid. I mean, I didn't even get a chance to think of one of my customary post-game puns. That's how abrupt it was.
Wait, we got another one? Oh, it is. It's
okay.
Top 8. Okay.
All right, yeah, sure. All right.
Little commentary mix up there. I will take full responsibility there. Jimmy DR needs to win one more game, and the kid, interesting enough, is going to stay on the DJ.
Stays on the DJ, even though he's really got much less out of it than the Ken, and already in danger of going out again. Got some promising stuff going on with the parries, but no answer for the Gladius. That keeps coming out again and again, and forcing Jimmy DR into burnout. Shades of Noah the Prodigy with his willingness to fight out of burnout, but not quite the same result as Noah gets. I say right as he finishes the round.
Jimmy DR was tempting fate with the kid, where the kid was using parries and got a good jump in with the fake out, but now we are on set point for real, like for real now, chat.
Yep, not gonna get crossed up this time.
Okay, first the 3, and the Gladius, the kid has not found an answer to Gladius all tournament.
Yeah, that's just coming out again and again and again. In any other match, I'd say Jimmy is relying on Gladius too much, but the kid's not punishing it. The kid's not stopping it. It's like that video of Justin Wong in Mortal Kombat where he just keeps using the rocket launcher over and over and over, and he's saying, "You're gonna learn."
Well, there are rockets right behind Marisa's kids because they hit so hard, and that rocket ship that Jimmy DR is going to strap him in to the next round of losers. The kid, we saw you once, and that was the only time we
help out our TOs, our players, and Legenddaddy versus another Manon. That went by a little too fast for me to catch it. But the next match is underway, not going to wait for us commentators. Here we go. I am not saying that name. This is Stroke.
Yes. Stroke is going to swim their way into the next round, but Legenddaddy pulling an early Legenddaddy with 4 medals in the first round. That's going to be real bad for Stroke.
Yeah, real bad indeed. What a way to drop the first round of the match. And we are seeing a judo masterclass from Legenddaddy, who's already got 5 medals and is just running away with this. I mean, I don't know if you watched the Olympic judo earlier this month or was it last month, but I am definitely getting reminded of it.
Well, I mean, anytime we see a judo practitioner, we're going to think of the Olympics just because they just happened. But this is a Legenddaddy signature, is where they'll just get all their medals early, and you really don't want to do that fighting Manon.
Feel free to elaborate.
Well, because your opponent just has so much more damage on the tank. Right now, four medals, you got 1 more round. It's just going to be so much easier for Manon to win when they got, oh, well, now it's 5 medals.
I'm starting to question, there we go, OnlyHands. I'm starting to question OnlyHands' pick. Starting to get a little more aggression going, but only 1 medal, already so little on the drive gauge, so little momentum behind them. Starting to get back into it a little with this pressure, gets Legenddaddy into the corner, but Legenddaddy doing a good job fighting out of burnout. Gets the throws going.
This is the game. RKO. RKO out of nowhere from Legenddaddy. That's going to be their second game. OnlyHands, not Stroke, is definitely was showing some signs of life, but oh my god, when you're going to be whipping, when you're going to get your sweep blocked, you're asking for damage.
Just asking for it, just handing it to your opponent on a silver platter, and OnlyHands has no answers to these grabs. Gets one off of his own, but again and again and again, Legenddaddy is able to come back to it, and we're seeing it come out a little better now. We're seeing a little more stage awareness, a little more control of the space from OnlyHands, but it's starting to look like too little too late.
Especially with that command throw. Legendary, lower amount of medals than normal, but when you got the round, especially when you're on set point, you don't need all the medals, you just need the ones you want.
Yeah.
Okay, OnlyHands dropping another combo. You could see that, okay, with the drive reversal, does not want to deal with the mix-up. Another drive reversal, burning themselves out.
Interesting thinking, baiting out the cross-up attempt and immediately reacting to it. Might be trying to play a bit more small Street Fighter, a little more poke heavy, a little more punish heavy, but not getting a lot out of it, as already smushed up against that corner with a Legenddaddy who's ramping up the medal count and is already on set point. I mean, already 4 medals and so little health to work with if you're OnlyHands.
Okay, OnlyHands getting a big drive impact right now. This could be the round if they get it. They instead want the medal. They could extend this a little bit more. Legenddaddy still in burnout. We're both jumping to the sky. Super Mario impressions. Big drive impact attempt, and the command grab going to cinch this game.
Oh boy, that was... OnlyHands had a strategy forming there, and it was starting to be a good one with containing Legenddaddy in the corner. So, Corey Gaming, great guy, love him. Hope he ever releases anything again. In the meantime, we've got Tayson versus Ruffian. Here we go. And can Tayson find the answer to the 2-time champ?
Well, Tayson is going to be having a few answers, but Ruffian is going to look at the cheat sheet in there and adjust accordingly.
Yeah, definitely. And we see right now that adaptability that Ruffian has that I was talking about right when we started this, because he's eating a lot of this punishment from Tayson, but has really controlled the pace of this first round so far. He's constantly in Tayson's space, forcing him to adapt, getting these throws off, forcing him onto the back foot. The Blanka ball's there, the super's there, the Blanka chance coming out, goes under the fireball, crosses him up into Blanka ball, KO. Better luck next round, Tayson.
Ruffian's not afraid to make the hard reads like that. Blanka's slide is extremely unsafe, but they are aware when Tayson will do the fireballs, and Tayson got caught drive rushing in. And Ruffian just keeps catching Tayson in awkward ranges.
Yeah, we've seen some good work from Rio recently. We were talking about UFA. A lot of good comes out of control of space, knowing when to punish, creating opportunities to get good combos like this, get his damage worked up. But Ruffian knows that playbook and uses it himself. Runs the same plays with Blanka and gets great results from it.
Yeah, but Tayson's letting Ruffian get away with a lot. We've seen a few jumps unpunished and a lot of normals thrown in. And this is going to be real bad for Tayson. Tayson, okay, great use of the drive reversal. Drain that clock. Time is a resource, and we've got to burn it.
Yeah, gotta burn that resource. We've got a minute of gameplay left. He has Laura if he wants it. Burnout's coming out. He's got the punish going. He's got the Hadouken going. Got the combos. Forces Ruffian to back off. Gets some good downward defense. Good defense of the lows, but gets caught by the throw. And Ruffian miscalculates, but it might not matter. Tayson read that, caught the cross-up coming in, was able to punish, but is still on the back foot. Still trying to bait out the Blanka slide. Still trying to practice defense. Might be able to do it. Finally gets through the show.
Okay, that was a lot of resources that Tayson dropped. They didn't have enough OD gauge, but because they had level 1 super, they were able to get the approximate chip kill. And a much more patient Tayson is here, but they got caught with the crouching medium, and Ruffian's going for the top gun combo.
You were talking about Tayson giving Ruffian too much room, and there's something to be said for playing patient, but I'm inclined to agree with you. I wonder if he's playing too patient, giving too much room.
It's not that Tayson's playing patient, it's just that Tayson's letting Ruffian get away with all the things. Okay, Ruffian with the level 2. This is like signature, and they throw the Blanka ball. Not afraid to eat the fireball because Tayson ate the Blanka ball for the first game.
Just runs straight into it. Tayson, like you're saying, he's letting him get away with a lot. He's not punishing things he can, and it does seem like sometimes he gets a little shell-shocked. He starts turtling up. And against Ruffian, who's such a strong, oppressive Blanka, who has all these mix-ups available, I suppose I can't blame him. Look how he uses the Blanka ball to get in on him just there. But you gotta start figuring something out when you're a game down and facing this much pressure.
All right. Good jump out from Tayson, and Tayson just froze right when Blanka whipped the level 1. Okay, but Tayson's going to get their groove back. 2 drive rushes. And
forces Ruffian into burnout.
Moving him close to the corner. Nice tech from Ruffian, but Tayson has way too little life to be scrapping it and dies from the Blanka Chan.
I mean, that Blanka-chan was coming from a mile away. I know that the pressure is extreme. The mental stack is real in this game. But you can't be wandering straight into the Blanka-chan like that and throwing stuff out there, standing right on top of it. Ruffian is gonna punish you.
Yeah, if we want to pay attention to a key move right now, it's the crouching medium punch right there. Ruffian has been using that to great effect, and it's going to be so effective that Tayson's going to be in the corner near burnt out, and it's looking real bad is an understatement.
Yeah, that was definitely one of the games ever. And Tayson now looking down 2-0 and not getting a whole lot done. I have to wonder what adjustments do you think he can make at this point to get back in there?
Well, definitely not drive impacting in the middle range. When you are feeling desperate, you will make big reads like that, but the time when you make big reads is when you're going to make huge mistakes.
Definitely, especially against somebody like Ruffian. He is not the 2-time champ for nothing. As you can see, his command over the spacing, his pressure game in the corner, his ability to keep you boxed in and make you reluctant to press. Right now, Tayson gets a good parry and punish counter going, goes for the drive rush, gets the cross up to get out of the corner, but the question is, can he make it work? Can he make something follow on from that? Because he's getting good opening lines, but he's not writing a whole speech.
Again, it's these crouching medium punch. Watch, the last round was settled by it. Again, wow, see everyone? Look at that.
Ruffian's fighting out of the crouch is unreal, and Tayson just doesn't have the answer to it.
It's going to be real bad for Tayson. We're very close to a guess for game situation with the throws. Oh my god, crouching medium punch.
Into the Blanka-chan, and that's it.
God,
Oh, it could be like Armika had that thing where you let her finish her promo and it's an instant kill.
yes,
But-
yes.
Give me your best shot.
But speaking of instant kills, Legenddady's gonna have to think on his feet to deal with Jimmy DR, who is an absolute steamroller as this Marisa. Let's go.
I would say more of a brick house with the way she's built. But Legendddaddy is playing a character of escalating damage, while Jimmy DR has the max damage at her disposal.
Of course, it's a question of investment over time or immediate reward. And right now, look at this pressure in the corner. Legenddaddy already going down in pretty short order. And Jimmy DR is capitalizing on something that we saw in Legenddaddy's previous match on screen, not giving him a chance to build up metal.
Yeah, forget delayed gratification. I want my marshmallow now. You know what that's a reference to?
Not off the top of my head.
Oh, it was an old study about kids and delayed gratification, whether to get a marshmallow now or wait for a bigger reward.
Ah, makes sense.
Oh.
And right now, that marshmallow is coming for Jimmy DR, who's already knocking on the door of the first game.
No, there's nothing marshmallowy about Marisa. Even her earlobes are probably chiseled.
Yeah, but she's beating Manon into the consistency of a marshmallow right now.
Oh, you know what? I'll give you that one, K-Boss. Jimmy DR with a real early lead, and that's going to be typical of Marisa main. Get my damage now. That way, you don't live long enough for the adjustment.
Legenddaddy has to force this to slow down somehow and create opportunity to build up a metal count and really work on some damage. Get something going here to keep Jimmy from just pressing freely. You see him coming into it a little more this round. Already got the stun going, the burnout going. Might be able to make something happen if this keeps up.
Oh yeah, good use of the command throw to level 2. Jimmy DR has tied this up, and they're going to get the win and the medal with 3, cleaning it up. What changed right there was Legenddaddy's ability to get the knockdown and make Jimmy DR block. Oh god, yeah, with Punish City. But with Punish City has been exited with that drop combo.
Yeah, unfortunately, just got onto the interstate, but right now we're turning around, realizing forgot something at home. Burnout is there, got the throw going, but Legenddaddy has to be very careful because we've seen how fast Jimmy DR can run you down.
We talked about this car crash right now, but it's going to be Jimmy DR in the driver's seat, of being driven to the ground. 5 medals. Legenddaddy Classic.
get those medals as fast as possible and just start going to town, pulling off those medals for money to hit the club. But right now, Jimmy DR is not going to let that happen.
Yeah, that's Gladius is going to be clubbing Jimmy's Legenddaddy right into the wall. Legenddaddy is going to be barely alive. It's one more interaction, and Jimmy DR could have died right there.
Could have.
That's another death right there. Watch out those whiffs. Legenddaddy, yeah, Legenddaddy wants to catch it. Oh no!
Misses! You were just talking about whiffs. You know, Jimmy was throwing pokes out there, expecting Legenddaddy to come in, try to build up medals, try to force them throwing in. But the one time Legenddaddy finally presses, there's Jimmy.
Right, but that was those quarter circle forward kicks were in prime whip punish range, and Jimmy DR got away scot clean. Legenddaddy was not ready for it. The mental stack is really high, and even that sweep, which is heavily punishable, was left unchecked.
Catches him coming in on the drive rush, though, and not just anybody can react to that.
We are at 1-1. Legenddaddy's starting to get their bearings going.
Yeah, that first match was basically pure blitzkrieg, that first game. And you could see that Legenddaddy didn't even have a chance to really digest Jimmy's playstyle. But now we're seeing that he had an opportunity to learn how Jimmy ticks, to figure out what buttons he likes to press. And I think we're going to see him adjusting a lot more.
Jimmy DR is definitely being seen how they tick, but unfortunately for them, Legenddaddy is not a broken clock. They're going to guess more than twice each round, but doesn't matter because they got their clock cleaned by Jimmy.
Yeah, sometimes that clock is going to break in a different way. Sometimes the batteries die, sometimes that little alarm just won't shut off. And the alarm bells are definitely ringing in Legenddaddy's head, also in Jimmy's, because they both know just how quickly this can all end.
Yeah, whenever Manon does an overhead like that, they're committing to get blown up from DI, and Jimmy DR ready for that. It punishes the drive reversal, and Legenddaddy is in the wrong part of town of King Street.
Yeah, not gonna have any tea and crumpets here, more of a shift to the liver. And right now, Jimmy is knocking on the door of game 2, goes up 2-1. Something interesting.
Chip cheerio, fish and chip damage ahoy. Jimmy DR 2-1. It is going to be their game to win or their game to lose if Legenddaddy gets another comeback.
Yeah, Jimmy DR turning this into a bit of football hooliganism, really just stomping a hole in Legenddaddy, who has to adjust, has to find better ways to get back in this. And you'll also notice that Jimmy's not just throwing Gladius out there to throw it out there as much, not relying on it quite as heavily as the last time we saw him on stream, because Legenddaddy's forcing him to change his gameplay.
Yeah, way less use with Gladius. Legenddaddy is putting up... Oh, God, that's the second overhead being stuffed with DI.
I mean, these reads from Jimmy, they're unreal. Just great vision, knowing these opportunities to punish Legenddaddy for pressing.
Good jumping from Legenddaddy. And good. First medal, 7 seconds in on the second round.
We're talking about broken clocks having the right time twice a day, but nobody can be right every time, and you can see that 1 or 2 wrong guesses from Jimmy DR, and already about to go out of this round, hasn't even touched Legenddaddy, finally gets a bit of chip damage in, but so little health to work with.
All right, Jimmy DR has to be very careful with what button they push.
That wasn't
and
the right
Legenddaddy,
button.
That was not the right button. That's going to be level 5 medals. This can be Legenddaddy's game to win.
Yeah,
the Spectre of Victory. Spectre of Victory hangs on Legenddaddy's shoulder. Will they get Olympic gold, or will they just be a ray gun and be a ray gun and be a... I messed up. K-Box, take it from me.
Yeah, is this going to be a gold medal performance like the U.S. basketball team, or is it going to be a farce that everybody talks about for months after, like Ray Gun's breakdancing? Right now, they both have level 3s. They're both close to burnout, both similar amounts of health. This could go either way, and it is a matter of 1 or 2 bad interactions, 1 or 2 bad calculations could end the run for Legenddaddy, or it could keep this going a little longer. Right now, here comes the super, and that might well be it. The punishment is here, that meaty punch right to the face, and the heart-shaped mark on the face. The hard knockdown's there. A sliver of health left. Burnout's there. Is this going to be like no other Prodigy? Fighting out Burnout so often. Right now, 5 medals for Legenddaddy. Not enough.
Marisa.
3 games to 1. Jimmy DR pulls it out just as it looked like.
He just has a lot of tools, and it's going to be really easy for Tayson to overwhelm and actually keep away Jimmy.
Especially because Tayson likes to fight on the back foot a bit and bait out these punishment opportunities. So you already saw him attacking that grab, already saw him dealing pretty well with the Gladius, got the parry going. I'm interested in seeing how Jimmy DR can approach Tayson's game plan specifically. Not just Ryu in general, but how Tayson's Ryu fights.
Okay. Armored Punch gets stuck with the crouching medium. Both characters are close in, and Tayson goes with the drive impact, but Jimmy DR slower on the trigger, which is what you need, because whoever presses second wins the exchange.
Yep. A little early on jumping over that fireball, though, ends up landing right on top of it. Tayson turtling up against the ropes, trying to make Jimmy DR punch himself out a bit. Recovers from Burnout, the fireball war is there, but the parries are unreal. Jimmy DR keeps up the pressure, can't stop him from jumping out, but parries that, gets the punish counter, and punishes Tayson for even trying to cross him up.
All right, Jimmy DR flowing in, and the properly placed Gladius takes the first round. Jimmy DR on the path to winning in this.
Yeah, it's funny that I was talking about him dropping the Gladius last time out because we see it coming back out as a spacing tool, as a way to keep Tayson out, way to catch him coming in. It's coming back. It's going to be a question of, can Tayson deal with it?
Tayson overcomes the armor frames with the 2 hits from the overhead. Armor frames is only 1 hit. Tayson easily gets another throw, and the overhead again. Perfect offense from Tayson.
Yeah, I mean, we were just talking about the used tools, and he's a very pure Street Fighter character in that way, where it's pure fundamentals, pure understanding how the game works, and Tayson has really sharpened that into a deadly blade.
Yeah, but this time, Jimmy DR is just going to bully their way through with the armor stance. Oh, that's something you don't want to see. Punish counter throw. This looks like Jimmy's round to win, but Tayson going to get some much needed damage on the board with this level 3. And the burnout, too.
Good thinking, knowing to spend it at that moment. Some people will hold on to their resources pretty much as long as they can, but Tayson saw the perfect moment to force a change in momentum. Unfortunately, runs right into the Gladius again, and not able to stop this super, which a bit overkill, but if it gets the job done, here we go.
There's nothing overkill about that one. That was a beautiful read from Jimmy DR. Jimmy DR knew that Tayson wanted to threaten with fireballs, rips the level 3 to go through it, and gets the first game.
And a really decisive way to win that game, too. You have to consider the mental stack of how everything else. We've been talking about mental stack a bit, but when you're staring down elimination and you lose in a decisive fashion like that, it starts to eat at you. It starts to introduce doubt into the back of your head that you can't afford in the middle of a match. So it's going to be interesting to see how Tayson can adjust.
Okay, Tayson jumping in. And that's the second time Jimmy DR does a parry. Tayson taking to air a lot more this round.
Pretty happy with the drive rushes too, using those to cross the distance and keep on Tayson as he's getting up, keep him forced into this corner. Has the stun going now. That quarter circle forward is there, and in abrupt fashion takes the first round. It's really just interesting to see how Jimmy DR has all these ways to keep the pressure on.
Good use of the Superman punch. We're going to slowly approach. Tayson punishes the Gladius and gets the throw down. Hard knockdown, allowing them to get parried instead.
I mean, these parries from Jimmy, they're unreal. Gets jumped over, gets the punish counter, throws Jimmy DR back. That is called a sacrifice throw in judo.
Oh, the one where you put your foot on them?
Yeah. I don't remember the Japanese name, but it's called the sacrifice throw. You throw back and you use your opponent's momentum to toss them over.
Jimmy DR with a hard knockdown. Tayson has some meter, but they are a lot more gun-shy throwing projectiles at this range. And instead, drive rushes into the low medium. Level 3 will definitely get this round, but they're going to need another one for the game.
Yeah, the question is, with the resources Jimmy DR has at his disposal, including the critical art in his pocket, is Tayson, now it's at level 3, is Tayson going to be able to maintain that momentum? Because Jimmy DR is so good at just uncorking that can and exploding.
And Tayson's back in the corner. They're going to jump in and gets popped in the air with that crouching heavy. Jumped again, but still meets the crouching medium in the floor. And hey, let's uncork that level 3 and celebrate with some big damage. And this is going to be the game.
Tayson just lost 2 games in the exact same way. There's a saying about trying something over and over and expecting a different result.
Keep doing it and hope for the best?
Well, if you're Tayson, I suppose so. But right now, hoping to keep Jimmy from having any opportunity to repeat history.
Losers final. Winner of this one will be fighting RUFIANmx in the Grand and trying to usurp the 2-time, potentially 3-time winner. But also, one of these players is going home tonight.
Yeah, but going home in a pretty good place, guaranteed 3rd, that is not nothing, especially off the strength of so many good players we've seen tonight.
Good confirmation to the Shoryuken. Tayson gets the jump in over the Superman punch. Oh, baby. Get that win.
Yeah, Tayson needs more rounds like that, and Jimmy has mixed results fighting out of Burnout. Shades of Noah the Prodigy, I said earlier tonight, but Noah kind of specializes in putting himself in Burnout and punishing you for even trying to step on him. Jimmy tends to flounder a little and has very much mixed results.
Well, it's way more difficult to fight out of Burnout with Marisa than Ryu.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely, and with Luke.
Gladius puts Tayson into Burnout, into the corner, and this is going to be some... Oh, I know that setup a mile away.
What's coming? What's the mix, boss, Captain?
Well, the mix is going to be the level 3, mixing the insides of Marisa.
Not quite enough, but a little sliver of health. Now 1 interaction away. Either person could be going ahead, and this is what Tayson needs for his lifeline, and he gets it.
I really love that decision for Tayson to dash back, because if they threw a fireball, Jimmy was going to rip out another level 3.
Yeah, had that ready to go whenever. Had to finish it right then and there. No chance for doubt. Either it worked or he was going home.
Again, Jimmy DR whipping buttons in the neutral that Tayson is not catching.
Yeah, Jimmy DR throws these out there, and I don't know, maybe trying to provoke an attempt to punish, to anticipate attempts at coming in, but often as not, Tayson's not taking the bait. And right now, up against the ropes, caught in the corner, not doing much to dislodge Jimmy DR, who's about to put himself on set point, and really... It seems like Tayson barely got to press any buttons there. Has to figure something out fast.
It's really bad when you're cornered by a Marisa, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, the power of muscle mommy, you know?
Where are you going?
One more move brings Marisa closer to victory. Jimmy DR just needs 1 combo, and they got it. But Tayson's going to get the side switch and pays attention to the parry.
Power is Jimmy's own, though. Throws himself into Burnout, gets the super out. That should be enough.
I don't know what's failing.
Not gonna kill, but look at that.
That's what I said. I didn't know if it was a critical art. That would have been it. Jimmy DR has a little bit of pixel left, but that pixel and a dream was snuffed. And Jimmy DR taking out Legendary, and Tayson is going to be fighting
to take him on, and it's going to be a question of, can he surprise Ruffian? Can he find an answer to Ruffian before Ruffian finds an answer to him? Because I'm not sure how you stop Ruffian from climbing the mountaintop for the 3rd consecutive time.
Well, it's going to be by putting him in the corner right now. Ruffian already losing a lot of their life, and with the crouching medium punch and the drive rush cancel, Jimmy DR rushing it to the first round.
I am already eating my words because that was some astounding pressure on Ruffian, who was fighting the entire first round on the back foot and already back into the corner. Has the Blanka ball though, and the Blanka Chan coming out. Gets away from the Blanka Chan. The drive rush into Gladius is there. He's got the command throw going. Ruffian needs to find a way to disrupt these to stop Jimmy DR from linking them together and really just not let Ruffian tee off like this, because you can see Ruffian getting in, piling on the herd, backing off a little, waiting for Ruffian to press something, and then just goes right back in.
Holy cow, that was a fast game.
It was. I mean, the good news for Ruffian is that he has the bracket reset. Jimmy needs to win 6 times. So the question is, can he before Ruffian figures him out?
Jimmy being able to do that so fast in the first game makes the prospect of 6 games seem doable.
It does, and you know, this is a game where anybody can beat anybody, pretty much. And Ruffian has to have that in mind. He can't have in mind that he's gotten so much recent success. He can't let that get to his head. He has to fight like this is a fresh new battlefield, because it really is.
Jimmy DR easily getting the damage and excellent use of the level 1 to just squeeze out that drive gauge.
Good thinking with the Blanka ball into an immediate back off, but not able to capitalize. Gets caught withdrawing with that kick right to the sternum. And that is just there for Jimmy DR every time he needs it.
This is 3 rounds unanswered against Ruffian.
Against Ruffian. I mean, I was coming in here thinking the storyline of the night is who has an answer to Ruffian? How do you solve a problem like Ruffian? It seems like Jimmy's been doing the homework and came in expecting the pop quiz.
Ruffian making Jimmy guess with the Blanka ball, but the armor is doing a great job shutting down that Blanka ball. Safe jump.
Ruffian's on something with the cross up.
Yeah, level 2 right now.
Blanka excels with the corner pressure game, which has made Jimmy's success a bit ironic, but you can see it with the way that Ruffian finally gets on the board with the pressure, with the mix-ups, with jumping, with level changes, throwing out the Blanka dolls. That's classic Blanka, really. And he needs to play more like that and keep Jimmy from getting comfortable playing his own game.
Alright, Jimmy backs up, went for the armor frames again, but Ruffian scouted it with another throw. The throw attempt was stopped, and level 2 in the corner. This is looking real bad for Jimmy.
Real bad indeed. I mean, I am not surprised to see the 2-time champ adjusting this fast, but Jimmy's got to figure something out. Got to start breaking these throws. Got to start playing a little more like he was up to this point. You don't want to drop a game on a perfect against the 2-time champ.
Yeah, Ruffian tying it up 1-1, 1/3 of their way from winning this whole breakout tournament.
2 more games, and Jimmy must be thinking right now of the 5 he needs to get out of here with the title belt.
Oh man, big damage from Ruffian. And Jimmy DR. Oh god, that's it. Slam it. Slam the standing heavy.
Yeah, just bring it home. Bring on the punishment. But what a read from Ruffian. Oh. Across the Blanka ball to end that round.
Rainbow Blanka ball finds the pot of gold, which is that first round. Ruffian had a rough start, but they're starting to see how do we stop Jimmy DR, and it's throw.
Yeah, that is one of Ruffian's great strengths as a player, his sheer adaptability. I was not at all surprised that he's already starting to figure out Jimmy's play style. What surprised me was how well it worked in the first game.
Oh my god.
This is looking like very, very tall now.
Jimmy had a hot start, but now it's a throw. Hey, it's throw. It's throw. That's the magic move.
I mean, Jimmy just has no answer to these. Not teching even one. Manages to steal a bit of momentum back, but that's a life lead to overcome. And 2 games down At any moment, Ruffian can put himself on tournament point. Got the mix-ups going. Gets the low pressure going into another Blanka ball. Crosses the space with the Blanka ball. Goes for the cross-up. Jimmy reads that coming. Gets a throwdown. Right now, Jimmy has him in burnout, but not gonna matter. A little sliver of health. The rainbow Blanka ball again. And the storm is coming. Ruffian on tournament point. About to be 3-time champion.
Yeah, but Jimmy doesn't want that to happen. 3 peats, but Jimmy DR had the one. There is a hole in the armor. The throw was whiffed, but Jimmy not close enough to score, but scores some good damage right there.
Ruffian likes to play low, and if Jimmy can adjust to that, might be able to make something happen here and gain some momentum back, because it was all Jimmy until it wasn't, and has to find these holes in Ruffian's patterns, but might not have much time, might not be able to do much of anything. The punishment is coming, the combos are there, the corner pressure is there. Ruffian, 3-time champion!
Who can stop this person? Who can stop this jolly green monster from